So this is without a question the baddest 790 Adventure R in the world. There's nothing else to do to this bike. So this video is to give you kind of an overview of the bike and some pointers as to, you know, what you can do if you have your own 790, what worked for me, and what may help you out if you're building your own 790. So this is a 790 Adventure R, and it is it's not the rally version. So what I did is I went ahead and took the WP Explorer shocks off and upgraded to the WP Pros front and rear. That was like an $8,000 upgrade. And I'm just going to be honest. I mean, it wasn't a game changer. That was a good upgrade, but not a game changer like you may read. And all I do is ride off-road crazy stuff on this bike. Death Valley, Moab, Colorado, you name it. That's all I do is ride crazy off-road stuff, gnarly stuff. That was not so much a game changer, but definitely a good upgrade. The game changer that is a must is the Recluse clutch. The Recluse clutch, I personally wouldn't even ride this bike without a Recluse clutch. Keeps you from stalling. And when you're doing really tight technical climbing, it is absolutely priceless, because these bikes are prone to stall when you're doing low speed technical stuff. And if the bike stalls, you're dead. You're gonna, no question about it. That's a must. This bike is set up with the SC Project rear pipe. No cats. The cat was totally removed, and it has a Leo Vince mid pipe, and the sound of it is amazing. Really, really amazing sound. You can't, the iPhone doesn't do this. The iPhone doesn't do the sound any justice, but it sounds, all of my friends, without any question, say it's the best sounding bike they've ever heard. So I run custom rims. These custom rims are slightly narrower than a stock rim. So these are custom XL rims, Han hubs, so that I can run a gnarlier rear tire with a better crown. So these are Michelin Enduro Extremes. They come in soft and medium and hard. I would not recommend the soft. I run the soft and had knobbies falling off of it in 2 days, unless you're running just pure mud. So this is also, I went ahead and went with the Moose tubes, so I don't have any air in my tires. So these are 140/80 18s. That works best for me. Some people could run the 90s, but when you're running Moose, the 90s will get too gummy and soft. On the front, Michelin Enduro Extremes also. These are great tires, and they work really well for me. I really like these tires. They have a great grip, and they same XL rim Han hubs. I got those from W Racing. So this tire is a, what is this tire? I forgot what the, oh, 90/90/21. I don't use the 9100, like Golden Tire has a 9100. It's too gummy for me when you're running Moose tubes. So I would highly recommend the 90/90/21. I went ahead and upgraded all the little stuff, you know, the caps, they're orange caps, custom handlebars, because I wanted to sit upright when I'm on the bike and be more, when I stand, my back is straight. I'm 6'2", and I fit on this bike perfectly. Scott steering stabilizer. This is probably the coolest thing you're going to have is the rally front end. really big time game changer. I spent about, oh, I don't know, a lot upgrading these front lights, even from the Rally. So the Rally went ahead and did that, but still I wanted more power in the lights, and I upgraded. These things will light up the whole entire night. Custom LED turn signals, which are really cool. These turn signals are super cool. And then all the instrumentation on the dash. This is pretty amazing. So I use an iPhone Plus for my off-road mapping. Of course, you have your systems, the normal computer from the factory to run your bike. Garmin Zumo for street and for your GPS backup, because this is like downloaded mapping that you use for off-road, but this is your GPS backup in case you ever were going to need it. But the mapping for the Garmin Zumo isn't very good off-road. It's okay, but nothing like what you get with an iPhone. And this is what I use for my music and my comms and my helmet, because what we use is a Sena system. So when I have my friends and we're riding, I can easily just, while I'm riding, turn my mic on or off, or change the station, so I don't move my maps here. This map is kind of useless. That's just like an, oh shit, I need something for a backup map. I have custom mirrors for my for the rear, you know, my rear mirrors. These are actually really cool mirrors from Rottweiler. I also did a tail tidy. This is probably the best look, is the Rottweiler tail tidy. It has turn signals built into the license plate, so you can kind of see how they work. Pretty cool. Turn signal built into the license plate. All new graphics. AXP 790 skid plate, which is super useful. Got a bigger foot on the kickstand, which is a must. And I also upgraded to the Rottweiler Performance air intake. So since my air intake, this breathes so much better than a factory system. I'll be honest, you know, I'm not braggy, but I can ride. My friends, I can ride. This bike has so much power that I actually don't really run that much in rally mode. I run off-road mode, sometimes rally a little bit, but you know, there's different levels to rally. So do I need the extra power? I don't know. Probably not. I did it just because you can do it. But the extra power generated by that's probably not a necessity. Because if you think you can really handle this bike, which not very many people in the world can truly handle the power of this bike, truly, like really all out, then this is kind of an aesthetic. You could easily, running in off-road mode with this intake is kind of like having a thoroughbred and putting a little leash on it. It's going to make more power, but you probably don't need it. I have a DynoJet Power Commander system that helps to regulate the fuel to my bike, and so my fuel switch is here. If I ever get into a spot where I have like some bad fuel, or like I run to a place that has low octane fuel, I can hit the switch down and it maps my system differently through the Power Commander, and gives me a better run, a better engine balancing than if I have running the higher mapping system for like the 93 octane. What else have I done to the bike? Obviously graphics. That's a no-brainer. Put an extra power port on the side in case I want to charge something when I'm stopped. And that's it, man. I've probably got, $40,000 invested in this thing. So that's kind of what I do. I think it's the coolest dirt bike on earth. It's taken me across Death Valley, Moab, all over Colorado, all over Sedona, all over West Texas and Big Bend. And I love it. It's definitely the bike for me. I have another bike. in here. I got a 6 days that's fully modified and blown out, but that's for a different video. That's kind of my backup bike, the 6 days. Anyway, hope that's a help to some of you guys that are building on your 790. Shoot me a question if you have anything, and be safe riding out there, man. Y'all have a good one.